Hello. Really sorry, guys. I think when my dad called me, it knocked out the microphone. So I do apologise. My dad is trying to call me. Was anyway. So sorry. Really sorry. I was talking about the flower. So what I've done is the two green leaves are over the pink bit of the outside of the Wreath Die cut out, just to yeah, I know. You always get one person calling. I did think I have told both my parents I do YouTube live from 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock every day. It's all right, not behind because we nearly finished it, card. Anyway, so I'm doing the Devon embellishment on the flower. I don't know if anyone else is coming back. I did have Devon people on. Hopefully they will. Shall I continue? I'll continue for now. So, yeah. I started off with the middle bit, middle embellishment. So I start off in the middle and then work my way around with this other pearl. I'm using the pearl from the Yellow Craft, obviously. I had to re-gubbing my thing. Sorry guys, sorry Fred. I think when my dad called, it cut off my microphone, so I do apologise. But that live YouTube for you. Yeah, I had to do a new video because it did something to StreamYard, so I do apologise. This is a different video. This is part 2. So I will put all the details in the in both videos. Just be aware that they're 2 parts. And I'll change the video. The description for the first video for part 1. I think I've grabbed the wrong guide. I've done it wrong, guide, haven't I? We're doing it wrong because he got distracted. Let's get in. Hello, Mitty. Yeah, sorry about that, everyone. It just my dad called me and it knocked out my microphone. It stopped it from working. I need to start the flower again, guys, because I've done it wrong. It's not what I wanted. So let's get some pink. And that dye again. I've got plenty of time. Yeah, isn't it funny about that Debbie on Crafted TV bringing all the wrong bit for the TV that they've got? Well, that they've got. They've got part of different TVs, haven't they? Oh, so funny. I do love that channel. Cheered me up big time. So we got 4 people back. Oh, we got Laura back. Hello, Laura. So we got I've had the half an hour roll call. Crafted TV back in half an hour. I keep putting these plates in wonky. She got like it's like a naughty little pixie laugh, isn't it, Mary? It's so funny, her laugh. Naughty little pixie. So we've got Fiona, who the fairy godmother of colouring, and we've now got Debbie, who's the naughty little pixie. But she's so clever with those edgeables. I'm very jealous that that someone in this room had got all of them. Very jealous. I need more button to bend on all these wonderful things they go at. So there we go. That's done. With me, all organised it again. I'm going to try and keep it up. There we go. Okay, so there's the flower again. I can't remember if I've done the other Debbie. I mean, today Debbie, I've done a lot on create and craft. When I get the chance to watch it, I tend not to watch create and craft anymore. Because it's a bit too what's the word? Addictive. But with crafted TV, I can sit here and craft while I'm listening, you know? Yeah, I'm a bit jealous of that someone in this room chatting right now has got the edgeable. Just a little bit jealous. They are pretty. And the price as well, £11 something. I couldn't believe it. I really couldn't believe it. That's not the one I want. Don't cheap. Because they're normally what? They're £10 each, aren't they? So yeah, I'm using here the pearls just to do the inner part of the flower, and I'm just using normal super glue. I like using super glue for embellishment like these because I know that they'll stay wherever I put them. They'll stay there for good. Super glue the best for embellishment like this. Just hold that one down a bit for a bit. Can you keep moving? I'm not even worried that the embellishment, I'm worried that it's going to stick to the mat, but I'm not worried that the embellishment are going over the gap a tiny bit. I'm not worried about that. Not at all. It looked pretty still. So that's 4. 2 more, I reckon. Last one. This is the bit for me that takes a long time. Oh no. I don't want it stuck to there. I do love all these bloopers. And that joke, so funny. So hilarious. He does love to put people in it, doesn't he? In a funny way. So funny. There we go. Oh, nearly duck it to the mat. Just put some heat on that. So, I have to start opposite of you, Will, on the card because I would screw up my card doing the opposite. I understand what you mean. I like doing it like this. So, So I work from my way up, going down. Some people work from that way. I work this way. That I'm more comfortable doing it like that. Let's put it that way. If I did the back, I haven't got them people on here anymore. I think the other people have gone because they thought, oh, he cut off. Let's go somewhere else. I'll have to speak to my dad later. I won't tell him off. He wants to know. Anyway, so there you go. That's that bit done. Hold that down for a bit. Beautiful. What do you think? Yeah, that happened to me a lot, Murray, you know. I'm with a bank called HSBC, and it happened quite a lot with me. People just use my bank account willy-nilly. I don't know if it's because they cloned my card at a cash machine or what, you know. Oh, thank you, Fred. It's not finished yet. I've got a couple of layers to go. I'm being lazy. I'm putting this on. Put it nearer to the edge. Yeah, being a bit lazy today. I was going to do a show on Saturday, just gone, but unfortunately I had quite a severe episode Friday night and Saturday morning, though. And when that happened, my feet, you can't understand me at all. And I can't walk properly and I can't use my hand properly. So it was just, I hope you understand. Just with me, I just think it's better to have me when I'm well rather than, you know, just had a episode. Right, let's done that bit there. Let's dip these together. Oh yeah, I love this tape. I love this tape. Apparently there's 22 meters of it, which I presume it's gonna last a very long time. But sometimes I look at it and I think, oh, there's quite a lot been used there, but it's not. It actually hadn't been used a lot. Sometimes I do use glue, tacky glue, just a little bit. But what I like about this tape is that you can take it off with no problem. Oh, that's always very embarrassing, isn't it, Mary? Couple of Christmases ago, I went to buy my partner his Christmas present, and he came with me to pick it out. So we went to the shop, got what he wanted. Can't remember what it was now. It might have been a DVD. Maybe it was Catherine Tate DVD, possibly. But anyway, got to the counter. Sorry, your transaction been declined. Like, but I only got paid yesterday, so I can't have spent all the money all at once. I suggest you go to your bank. Anyway, went to my bank. I was £120 overdrawn. And I said to my bank, I was paid yesterday. How had it all gone? They showed me a transaction that had happened, and it had happened in another country. And I'm like, but I'm here. I've been here all the time. So unfortunately my partner that year, got his Christmas present late because the bank always say, oh, you got to wait 3 to 5 working days. I'm like, well, Christmas is in a few days, and that they're always hard to buy for. So getting his present is always, with me, it not normally, it's always last minute. Except this year, because he said to me quite a few times, oh, I could do with a new jumper. So I got him a new jumper. Right, anyway, let's get back to the card. So I put the 2 layers, the pink and the blue, on top of my card base. Put it in the wrong place, haven't I? It's not even the right card. Oh no, it's the right card base, just a different bit of card. Oh, I'm going nuts. And now I've got my embellished bit. But it's always horrible. It's embarrassing, isn't it, Murray, when you go to a job and you're like, sorry, it declined. And you know you got money in there. Some little bugger taking your detail. Horrible. Yeah. And getting a new card takes ages as well, doesn't it? Right, so there's the Mother's Day card done. Very nice little Mother's Day card, that. There you go. Oh, hand going funny. It's very sad. I agree, Darren. Very sad. Horrible. Luckily, most banks can, if it's fraud, they pay it back. Luckily. So there we go. Day, both videos, because there are 2 videos with 2 videos for today now, but they'll both have descriptions, and I'll put what you need for it. Make it your own. You don't have to copy it like exactly like this. You can put whatever you like on. You could have a good luck card, couldn't you? You could put a nice little flower in this bit and have a little banner down here saying good luck. You know, different background maybe, and having it different coloured. So adapt it to whatever you need. A birthday. But yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. That is going to be my mum's Mother's Day card, I think. That one. So I always put on the back, where's my pen? There it is. Always put on the back my name and whatnot, you know that. Which is what I actually got this card ready for. I already did it, but I couldn't find it, and it was right in front of me. Always the way, eh? Sorry guys, I'm always quiet when I write. I'm a little bit dyslexic. Okay, there we go. That done. I do sell my card, yes, I do. At the moment, I haven't, because I haven't been that well, I haven't really put any cards on my Facebook page. Obviously, Janan knows this. I've started Pinterest. So all the cards that I make for a year of Craft Joe will go on Pinterest. So any picture, any picture for, I'll take a picture of this card after the Joe, and it will then go on Pinterest. I then share this video on Facebook. What that other one someone told me? Instagram. I'm useless with social networking. Absolutely useless. I think it was Shannon that told me Instagram. Oh, you tell them at $5 a card. what that, £2.50 over here ish, which is about right. I mean, sometimes if they take a long time and I use really expensive stuff on. I mean, I did a wedding one for someone, and because of all the stuff on it, and the time it took me, I had to charge them a tenner for it, unfortunately. But normally my cards range from £1 to £5. Oh, sorry, Shannon. Someone told me about Instagram. Can't remember who. It was Mary. There you go, Mary. But no, over here, especially at the moment, people don't like to spend a lot of money on cards. You know, they go to Asda and buy a card for £1, well, between £1 and £3.50, and they're machine made. You know, and I always think, what's the point in getting a machine made one when you've got a card like this that's been made with love, you know, by hand. You know, it's absolutely crazy. Like this card, I would sell for maybe £1.50 to £2. This card over here in England, that's just under $5 for, or maybe just under $4 for you lot in America. But yeah, the crafting like this, that up until probably about, I'd say, let's say 5 years ago, crafting hadn't really been that big. No, 8 years ago, it hadn't really been that big here in England, which is crazy, absolutely crazy. And I mean, the work where I work had a big craft section, and when I started working there, the craft section wasn't really bought from that much. And then all of a sudden, shortly after I worked there, we had loads of people coming in, buying stuff from the craft section. And it was everything, the work, started working with TheCraftyCrafter. And they all went up for that. And they got to do a bigger craft section after that. But if it wasn't for TheCraftyCrafter, I probably would not have been that interested in my job, which is craft really, because the work here is they have craft, quite a lot of craft, but they also have books, like reading books. They do books for kids for their exams. They do games. They do all sorts, kid craft, everything. They do loads of stuff. They deliver. I'm not sure if they deliver to the US, but I'm sure you could try ordering something. It might be a bit expensive, but I want to make a box of mixed sentiment cards and sell those. I did that years ago when I used a craft. I just restarted 3 months ago. That's a good idea. See, Shannon, with sDay, I tried sDay. I didn't really get on with it because they kept charging me. They kept charging me like ridiculous money to put my mate on there, you know. So they'll charge you, let's say 20p to put your one card on there. But each time you sell something, they also take a cut of it, which I thought was a bit cheeky. And then if you wanted to take it down, you had to pay 15p to take it down. And I just thought that was just a bit stupid. You know, I would losing money rather than gaining it. So I stopped using sDay. I find it easier to sell it on Facebook. I get quite a few people messaging me on Facebook asking for cards. But if sDay worked in the US for you, then use it. But for me personally, I didn't get on with it. So yeah, I know it is crazy. I got advised to use sDay by a friend, but I don't know. I didn't get on with it. I sold more cards on Facebook and at fairs and from my own house than I did on sDay. Now I used to get out before lockdown, before the coronavirus stuff. We've got chickens here. We used to have about 50. We're now down to about 20. And I used to sell my eggs outside my house. And along with it, I used to sell my cards. So while people stop for eggs, they used to look at my cards as well. So they'll buy a card from me, which was really good, which meant a little bit more money, you know. So I miss doing that. Because of lockdown, not allowed out there, am I? I'll see you in a little bit, Mary. I'm gonna head off soon anyway, because Crafty TV gonna start again, and I need to tidy up and freshen up. I did put on my table just to show you a recap of what we've done. Obviously there's the other one, the other Valentine one that I did with the globe, but I put that in an envelope already for my partner. I quite liked it, but they're the ones we did last week, and this week's one is Mother's Day one. So yeah, next week I'll do a Father's Day, because it'll be Father's Day next, Father's Day after. I know in America your Mother's Day is in May, is that right? Ours is very soon. I think it's March or April. I can never remember, but I know it's shortly after Valentine. But tomorrow we're going to do, so if you get all your little bit, if you get your card together, your glue or your tape or whatever, we're going to make some little note-lit card tomorrow. Whatever little die you have, circular die, lovely little flower die, whatever, grab them and we'll do some little note-lit, because I've got a little project, another little project after the note-lit to make a note-lit holder. So let's do a craft together, that'll be great. We'll do it bit by bit, we won't do it all in one go, because bit by bit I think it's better. Yeah, go. I think that's it. Please, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. It is free to subscribe on Facebook, on YouTube. So please subscribe. Also, like and comment on my video as well on YouTube and Facebook. And please share. I want to try and get at least 100 people by the end of this year. 100 subscribers, which would be absolutely brilliant. I'd love it if I had 100 subscribers. So yeah, thank you for joining me, guys, and thank you for coming back after the video got stuck or the microphone got stuck. Thank you very much, and I'll do you again. Well, you'll do me, and I'll speak to you again tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Okay, see you in the next show, guys. Bye.